Welcome everyone, today we are going to discuss another controversial topic that sparked from Genshin Impact. In recent news, Genshin Impact posted on their Facebook page a price increase for the following countries: Indonesia, India, South Africa, Iceland, Russia, Colombia and Brazil. Their stated reason for this price hike is due to changes in the policy on app stores. And overnight, the prices of the items in the cash shop spiked from 30% up to an alarming 80%. While price adjustments due to policy changes has happened before in other games such as Final Fantasy XIV, Fire Emblem Heroes, Fate Grand Order Japan, etc., it has caused a huge scene and has left many players frustrated. I think why so many players are pissed is because Mihoyo made 3 fatal errors in handling this issue. The first error was that they were not transparent enough. The reason they gave was due to policy changes on App Store, but as far as the community knows, the changes was exclusively on the Apple Store, and Mihoyo increased the prices across all the stores anyway. Even then, the numbers just don't add up. 2% levy in India and 10% value-added tax for Indonesia? How did the prices jump by 80%? The rest of the increase can't possibly be due to exchange rate alone, right? Which led to some people believing that the increase happened because international users are buying from these region stores. For example, the largest bundle in my store is about 149 Singapore dollars, so before the change, it used to cost around 390 Brazilian currency, which equates to about $92.60 in Singapore dollars. That is almost 40% discount already, and now it's adjusted to 540, but there is still a discount. Players have been exploiting this system for the longest time, using VPN to hack into locations not just for farming Pokemon, but also to purchase cheaper in-game currency. This method can also be used with other legitimate exploits such as discounted Google Play cards that are sold in certain areas, or discounts that are available using Google Play points. These are just some of the many exploits that have been abused by not just players but also third-party sellers across many games over the years. On the other hand, microtransaction exploits are also not foreign to developers, especially for Mihoyo, who has made other mobile gacha games like Honkai Impact. Many developers have managed to tackle this issue with VPN blocking, banning and gift blocks, which might also be the reason why gifting of primal gems and other cash shop items are not allowed in Genshin Impact. With such deterrence methods in place, I'm sure lesser players will risk their account getting banned this way. There are also companies that close one eye, if not both eyes, on this issue because it actually encourages more competition so that more players will spend in the games. So the second fatal error is changing the initial microtransaction model so abruptly. Different companies have different microtransaction models, and region-based pricing is one of them. Region-based pricing takes into account each country or region's purchasing power and adjusts the prices of the microtransactions accordingly. Because while 150 Singapore dollars might be a fraction of someone's monthly income in my region, based on statistics, it might almost be an entire monthly income for another person in another region. We all know the alluring temptation of gacha games, and it could be very dangerous for these players since they are far more likely to spend over their budget to get the same items. So for whatever reason, whether it was the initial market survey or previous experience on the other gacha games, it was Mihoyo's decision to adopt this region-based pricing. Whether this decision to do away with this pricing model is due to greed or equality, well, that's up to us to decide. The third error was that this price change was made effective immediately. There was no warning, no grace period, boom, overnight the prices changed. While the Genshin White Knights may argue that the Apple Store policy was also given on such a short notice, if you read the entire article, it is also worth mentioning that the prices are manually adjusted by Mihoyo, and they can choose when to make these changes. Final Fantasy XIV put a similar move last year, and thanks to the community outcry, they delayed the price hike for a month, giving players time to either purchase what they wanted at the lower price or decide to stop paying or playing altogether. But having to make this change immediately paints a rather negative picture that maybe the company simply doesn't care. Well, at least for now, they are trying to salvage the situation, so we'll have to see what they have to respond. Wouldn't it also be beneficial to delay the price changes? Because if it was really the case of international users excessively buying from other region stores, then there would be an unprecedented spike in the sales in these regions. Because logically, wouldn't everyone now be rushing to buy in-game items this way? And this would give Mihoyo a good justification for the price changes. Also, by being transparent about it, it will definitely air dirty laundries that many players and developers have swept under the rug for the past few years. And who knows, it might also be the start of weeding out third-party sellers. Let me know what you think about this issue in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.